there everybody, this is Grant, my son is the Collector 75 and welcome to another Transformers knockoff review. This one is one that I just got through the post literally 2 days ago, and this is the knockoff D-93, if I can get it in the shot there, Generation 1 SCORPONOK. Right, so I'm going to start off here with this guy in the box. And you're probably wondering why I actually ordered this guy. Now, there's a couple of reasons why I ordered this guy. And the first one is this. I was looking to do a custom using a Generation 1 Scorponok and turn him into a Generation 1 Black Zarak, because I do have a Black Zarak, but the GPS in it is a bit shite and means I can't really transform it that well. So what I thought I'd do is I'd buy a junker Scorponok and paint it up and everything like that and turn it into a custom. And then I was looking on eBay and then I saw this, which was the knockoff. And the thing was, for how much it was going to cost me buying a junker with all the bits and everything to repaint up, it was going to be around sort of this much, how much this guy costs. And this was actually quite expensive for a KO. So I thought, do you know what? And I needed the box as well, because this came in a nice, beautiful reproduction box. And to be fair, it's actually really good. My only down on this box is the way it was packaged, or something was inside it. It's actually, I don't know if you're going to pick it out too well, just round here. It was sat in the box, and it's got some rips and tears in the front, which annoy me a little bit. To be fair, I preferred it on the back, or I preferred it not at all, to be fair. But it's still better than my Generation 1 Scorponok box. Now, I haven't shown this for quite some time, but this is it. Now, it don't look too bad. I mean, it's a bit ripped and that. Unfortunately, when you come out to this side, it's got a giant gaping hole. The back is ripped off, and a long time ago, I used the vintage Cornet box to at least seal that side up. But the rest of it's all right. It did have the polystyrene, but I'm using that for this box down here. I just want to grab this. Oh my god! Right, so this is my custom Black Zarak in English language that I bought a while ago, and right now it's got the polystyrene from that box and my Generation 1 original Scorponok inside it. But I'm going to do a bit of swapping around and everything, and so that's why I bought this KO. Because at least now I've got a half decent box, brand new polystyrene, because the polystyrene that I did have was pretty badly in bad condition. So that was another reason. I'm trying to find a box, very, very expensive, and a complete Scorponok, probably about half of what I paid for this, maybe a little bit more, but with the box, no chance. So I decided on it, and I thought, well, do you know what? I'll get it, see what it's like. And I'm going to give my diagnosis on this figure right here and now. I have opened it up already and I've looked at it. I'll give it quality-wise, with 10 being Generation 1 quality, and obviously 0 being shite. It's about 6. The plastic feels cheap. It has one major flaw in it, which will come. Well, actually, you've got 2. But I'll come to that soon. But other than that, it's all right for what it is. But I mean, if it was half the price, well, if it was a quarter of the price, it'd be worth it. But not how much it is. I'm sure the price will inevitably come down on this knockoff, because they usually do, to something a bit more reasonable. So I probably paid over the odds, but it's because I saw it and I thought it would do for now, and I wanted to get on with my custom, which I might do a video series on, if I'm honest. So stick around for that one. If we're still here after January. Anyway, yeah, I mean, the box is all right. The box colours look slightly off. I'm not quite sure if it's just the way the original Japanese box was, or because it's just the way it's been reproduced. I don't know. But the toy is actually... Anyway, we'll come to that in a moment. Right, I'm just going to change my viewpoint and we'll get to open it up and then we'll do a review on it. Right, so here we are with the box. Now, I've already taken the liberty of just undoing the flap there, because otherwise that would have been very annoying to show on camera here. Right, so we're going to undo it now. We're going to try and take this box off as best we can. And we're going to slide it off. Going to use my knee just to help slide it off. Right, so we get the outer box out and we're left with this. Now, I'm just going to prop it up ever so slightly so we can see what we're getting. I'm going to adjust my camera ever so slightly. Bear with me 1 second. Oh, nice tea cake. I'll have that later. Right, so what we get inside it is Scorponok. Now, We come with these, which are the instructions and everything. Comes with this little card. I'd love someone to knock all these cards off, to be fair, and I'd love to put them in like a little trading card display thing and everything. It does come with instructions. Comes with a full label sheet. I'll go through that in 1 second flat. How is that? Okay. Anyway, right. So yes, then we come to Scorponok himself in there. We come for a little baggie. Now this is what I think made all the holes, because it had just sort of like flopped all around the place and like that. And as it moved around, maybe there should, as far as I know, on my black Zarak, it has another bit of polystyrene coming across here, holding him in place. It doesn't have that, so I think maybe the figure had moved out slightly, crushed that up against it somehow in shipping or something. I don't know. But that's what you get, and you get everything. You get his guns, get his main gun, get his little guns down here, you get Zarak, and you get fast track. And you get, now these things should have been here, I've just already taken the liberty of putting them on him. But that is it, and we come with his little shield. I'm going to say straight away, this shield, it doesn't, well, it feels cheap. It just, don't know, it's that about it. And you clip it together, it doesn't want to clip together all the way. It just doesn't want to, I'm not exactly sure why. But it doesn't want to clip right there. It's not the end of the world, nothing. But we'll have a look at that. Anyway, I'm going to have to paint it anyway, because I think I can't remember what colour black Zarak's is now, but we'll figure that one out. So anyway, right, I'm going to get this guy out and we'll do a review of the actual figure. And here we are with him in his Scorpion mode, straight out of the box. I'm going to go through the little bits that we get in this baggie. We're going to open it up. And it is actually pretty cool. We're going to take out the stickers. We'll come to those last. Let me get out everything else just so you can see it all. We're going to put that one side. So he comes with his little card, which is pretty damn good. I do like that. And it says Megazarak, because obviously this guy in Japan was actually called Megazarak. That's pretty cool. And he comes with a red tech spec decoder. He comes with a pamphlet of all the Japanese toys available that year, so that's a good faithful representation of that. And it comes with instructions, and these feel absolutely brilliant. The quality wise feel really good. Now then we're going to come to the stickers, if I can grab it, if I just laid it down. The stickers feel that really dodgy papery kind of sticker that you usually get with a knockoff. The Decepticon insignia there for his chest. Don't know what they're doing with that one. And now then, I don't know if we're going to zoom in too well on this little one just here. Let's have a look. There we go. It comes with a little sticker of the Lord Zarak, his actual chest. Now, I believe, I could be wrong, that was actually like given away from Repro Labels. Repro Labels did something like that. I don't actually know if it was on the original sticker sheet for the toy. But this one comes with like a shattered glass Autobot insignia, which is really weird. But anyway, I thought I'd just show that off, just as an idle curiosity there. Going to throw that over to the side, and let's get back to the actual toy. Here we go. Right, I'm going to adjust that ever so slightly. Right, there we go. Right, so we start off here. We're going to have a look at Zarak first. Now, the quality is, it's all right. He does have, if I lift this arm up, a bit of the metal there sticking out. Just going to zoom in just there so we can actually see what I'm going on about. Is he going to work? Come on, you zoom in, you bastard. No, it doesn't want to. So what we're going to do is we're going to zoom in just there. There we go. You can see the bit of metal just hanging out. It's obviously not been riveted into place properly or whatever. But that's what you get with a K. But other than that, it's actually not too bad at all, really. You can actually move the arms without fear of it breaking off for once. So that's pretty cool. We'll try sticking him in the head later. He transforms okay, pretty much, as well as his old Generation 1 counterpart did. Anyway, with some nice painted eyes there. That's all right. We're going to leave him over there. Right, so we're going to come to the actual Scorpion. Now, he feels pretty much exactly... I mean, don't get me wrong, plastic feels cheaper. It just does. There's something, a feel about it that you just know just feels cheaper. I don't know. Can't put my finger on it. But he does roll. Okay, you can see the legs moving there. It's clicking a little bit. So that could be just where I've got him in the way there, maybe. It could just be because it's crap. If you know what I mean. I can see these legs moving okay. Those legs over there, they're sort of moving. Not very well. But to be fair, I don't need it for that gimmick. Everything else seems to have pretty good ratcheting joints. The head looks okay. It has quite a lot of mould flash still left on it. You can see a lot around here. And my biggest gripe for me is the arms. You can see this one just flopping around. The ratchet that usually does that, doesn't feel like there's any ratchet in there at all. But you do get a ratchet for moving it up and down, which is pretty cool. So you've got good movement there. His claws are on good ratchets. So are his inner claws, or what you want to call them. So they move quite well. It's just really that floppiness there, because usually I like having them posed just sort of down like that. Really folding that one in like that sort of thing, and then you can move these around as you will, sort of thing, or you can have them folded up. It's up to you, because it's your toy, whichever sort of like combination you prefer, really. Right, I'm going to transform this up off camera into his battle station mode, and we'll see exactly what he looks like in that. Actually, I forgot to put his little bloody guns on. Right, so these do go on. They're a bit of a tight fit, but they will go on in the right, correct places, if you will. You can put two there, and you can put these two up here. Like that. They feel a little bit tight to go on, but they do go on. And if you wanted to, you can push them down tighter. So it's up to you. You can angle them out if you want. So that does give him that option there. Right, here we go. Let's get him into his battle station. So here we have him in his battle station mode. And if I'm honest, there was a few scary moments transforming mainly on these hip joints. I wasn't too sure if they would hold up, and they, well, to be fair, not too bad. This little joint here was a bit dodgy. It just would not click into place properly. I managed to have to force it, jimmy it around, and I got it in. This one was okay. Other than that, it's got the usual problems that you would find in the KO, that panels don't seem to match up too well. Some look more off than others. This just does not seem to want to fit or slot in properly. I mean, but that could be because I just haven't got it in there right. Who knows? But other than that, it's all right. But you want my opinion? Go for a proper G1. This one is just... It's just got too many issues for me. But saying that, it's still okay. But I mean, if you was paying really dirt cheap for it, it would do your job. But you want my opinion, go for a proper G1. I mean, I had trouble getting these guns in his hands. You know, let's transform fast track up here. And he just transforms all well, the same as his old generation one. I couldn't get him in the top. I don't know if that's exactly how they're supposed to go, but you know, he's all right. He's not too bad. When I paint this guy up, obviously I can't take him apart because he's been riveted in. So I'm going to have to do some creative spray painting on this fella. Paint him gold there, but he works all right. The little mechanism, if you... Actually, let's transform him back up. Let's see if it works. Hey, how about that? Because I haven't actually tested it. I'm going to pop that in there. We're going to pop him there. Now, what have I got to do with it? I thought I'm going to pop him there. Let's see if he works. Hold on, we've got to push it forwards. Yeah, it kind of works. I mean, it just sort of tilts that up, really. There's nothing big about it, but he does roll down it, no problem. We've got all the usual things of these and that. I mean, I haven't pushed them all the way in. I probably could, no problem. These are really loose in these. The only two that are actually good and tight in is these two here. All the rest are really loose. This one is very loose in that one. Other than that, that's his base mode, and it's all right. As usual, you can close these bits up if you wanted to. Take all these off and create a little runway ramp thing. You know, that's all right. Haven't put none of the stickers on yet. I'm going to do that when I actually paint this fellow up and paint him all black and everything. Yeah, let's get this fella into robot mode and see how well the robot mode holds up. Right, so there we have him in his robot mode, and the transformation again, it was all right. It was a lot better that time getting into robot mode, probably because I knew the tolerances, and it was absolutely fine getting it into robot mode, to be fair. It's not a bad KO. I'm not going to say it's a great KO, because it's not. But it's a hard one. It's a hard one because... it feels just like the way it's been moulded. There's been a lot of degradation in, like, the guns don't seem as defined, like in the grooves and everything. It feels like, you know, it's just not had a great, like, casting from the original parts or something like that. you know, so that's going to happen. It's like literally, rather than use, probably when it's, I mean, I have no idea exactly how toys are made, but I'm imagining that the original mold is taken from like a prototype mold, if you know what I mean. Whereas it feels like this one was actually, they used original toy parts to create the molds. And so that's why these aren't as defined as you would find on an original one. Maybe, I don't know. If you understand what I'm trying to say. Right, so, but anyway, but this is him. And do you know what I've realised something of late? I'm actually, I knew this anyway, but I'm a very big fan of Generation 1. I mean, obviously it was there during the time, and I actually prefer Generation 1 toys than I do anything current. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some brilliant new toys out. You know, look at the Siege Jetfire. That is an amazing toy. But I just prefer Generation 1 toys every time because they're just brilliant. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, they're antiquated, they've got no posability, but fuck me. I just love the look of this guy. I mean, I love Generation 1 Scorponok. Yeah, the arms, you're going to have trouble posing them and getting them into any kind of decent pose. But do you know what? I mean, as I said, look, you can see that. That's another problem with the KO, obviously. But he just looks amazing. He just looks amazing. I love him. Right, so we're going to transform Lord Zarak up. And we're going to stick this in the head. And then we're going to see exactly if he's got any issues around putting him in here. Now we're going to make sure that's opened up. We're going to stick him in. And will he go in? He doesn't feel like he wants to. Let me open up that faceplate. Hold on. Before we go any further. It doesn't look like it's in there right, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll get him in. It's probably going to fucking break on me or something like that. But luckily for the when I actually do Black Zarak, do you know what I'm going to do? Let's get in, you fucking bastard. There we go. He's in there, kind of. Right, we're going to close that up. Is that in? No, he's not in all the way. There we go. He's in now. That's it. Then we're going to close that up. Move his little ears forward. And there he is. That ain't too bad. That ain't too bad at all. There he is. I've never been a massive fan of the Scorponok head, to be fair. Fair play to it, though. They tried to incorporate using the actual headmaster, even though it was exactly the same for all the smaller headmaster toys, by giving them the extra outer head and everything. In my opinion, it just don't work. I'd rather a head kind of like they did with the Black Zarak repaint and retool, just foregoing that and just giving him a new head that just fits over the top a lot better, if you want my opinion. Let's see if his readout works, actually. So we're going to open this up. Does that work? Yeah, it works. Yeah, he's got his strength and everything going up there. You can't really tell from there, I don't think. Let's see if I can zoom in. And then we're going to go there. As you can see, it's kind of worked. It's very black on purple, or whatever you want to say, purple on black. So it's not going to work too well. But it's a great toy. I love it. And obviously you could store Black Zarak in it when he's in Scorpion mode. Close that back up. And there he is. He's an impressive figure. Like I said before, and I've said a few times throughout this video, buy an original. Don't buy a KO. Unless, like me, you just want it for parts or something like that, or you want it for the box or something. Or try and get the box on its own. I don't know. Because you could probably find an original for the price I paid for this one. But I wanted it for the box as well. Right, so that's it. And who knows? Maybe they'll make a Black Zarak KO. Maybe they'll make... wouldn't it be great if they made an all chrome silver version of this? I'd be all over that. I love things like that. Or all gold to chrome. That'd be pretty cool. Anyway, right. This has been Graham, Collect 75. Hope you enjoyed it and is a bit informative for you if you was thinking of buying it or whatever. Or even if you just like Scorponok, really. And of course, there's the Titan class Scorponok coming for the Siege line, which is not the Siege line, but probably the Earth Rises one, or whatever it's going to be called next year. Yeah, it's probably going to be the only figure from that line that I'm definitely going to pick up. I might pick up a few bits, but nothing like I went for Siege, really. Because really, I want to concentrate on Generation 1 now. I'm going to actually start selling some of my third-party stuff and a few other bits, because I really need the money. Anyway, this has been Graham, the Collector 75. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed it. I found it informative. And I shall see you all next time in another review. Bye for now. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to rate. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button. because I don't know. Bye for now.